Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Psychic Tarot Angel Oracle. Please make sure you're familiar with my legal disclaimer. It's in the description box below. But by watching my videos, you're agreeing to the contract of being in control of yourself and being responsible for yourself with any of the information being channeled. Be on your best behavior because the Most High God is watching and the Holy Spirit is listening. By watching my videos, you're agreeing to not attack, bully, or persecute me for my calling. Also, this also includes any copywriting of my messages. Everything on this platform is copyrighted, so do not steal my messages from God and the Holy Spirit. Okay, now we're going to do the prayer. I ask now as I call upon God's favor to give us the full armor of God for protection during our life's mission and work here on the earth. I am eternally grateful for your favor, Heavenly Source, and for your unfailing love. Thank you for blessing me and my subscribers, and thank you for healing the sick and creating miracles. In your holy name, Lord my God, I give gratitude and thanks. I pray into thy holy presence and meditate upon your divine will. And welcome everybody that's coming into the chat. If I did not see you come in yet. Okay, so we are doing a twin flame reading today on Twin Flame Destiny. So we are going to work with the Twin Flame Tarot and see what comes through this, and then we'll work with the Twin Flame Ascension deck. So I hope that you guys are having a good day. I hope that you're happy. I hope that you're healthy, and I hope that you're in good space. All right, Emperor. So you could be an emperor, or this could be about an emperor. Divine masculine control and authority. So this reading is going to be focused around divine masculine, I feel like. Somebody could be, well, Seven of Swords. Somebody could be trying to deceive a divine masculine. I feel like somebody has they've paid a tarot reader to lie. This is getting weird. They paid a tarot reader to lie to this emperor to say that this person, this not divine feminine, is his twin flame, and they're not. I feel like this emperor has realized that the psychic or whatever intuitive information that this other person provided was deceptive. It was lying. It was trickery. This person could be hiding and trying to avoid this emperor because of, they know that the emperor knows that they lied, basically. Ace of Cups, new love and feelings, emotional awakening, intuition, and spirituality. This person wants to block an emperor from this Ace of Cups. Again, the Ace of Cups is something that comes from the Most High God. That's love from the Holy Spirit. So you can't block that. Nobody can block that, is what I'm saying. Not even this emperor could block it for himself. So, Eight of Wands, fast movement, quick decision, sudden progress. This person who's very deceptive wants this emperor to make a very quick decision so that they make the wrong choice. They're trying to bring about fast movement to change this emperor. So this emperor could be single and could be happily single. This not divine feminine wants to make this emperor not single. They don't want this person single anymore. But where the emperor has an Ace of Cups, love from the universe, why would you want to be with somebody else? Like, Four of Cups, contemplation. Okay. Contemplation, feeling disconnected, discontent, and bored. So when I look at your health, there is something going on here. And I'm like literally picking up that this is a spiritual sickness that you have. Because Classic Gaming FR, this health issue is hitting different aspect of your life. Like I'm seeing different parts of you being affected. Like it could literally be bringing like, I don't know why I heard low immune system. And I also heard that so this is spell work. Somebody's been trying to cause you to have stage 4 cancer or something like that. And again, I'm not a doctor. I can't diagnose anybody, but that's what the intention was. So it would be very important for you to find out who keeps sending you this energy. Somebody's doing this is probably some of the most heaviest spell work that I've ever picked up on before. So you need to be careful of who you're eating from. Okay, because I feel like somebody put something in your food. And this is why you're having stomach and intestine and bowel and all of that. It's just like all of your chakras are thrown off, every single one of them. So they're functioning each. Okay, when I look at chakras, I look at them between 1 and 10, 10 being the best, the most healthiest it could be, 1 being the most unhealthiest. Each one of your chakras is a 1 right now. And so I don't know if you just woke up from sleeping or what, but somebody has done something to your health while you were asleep. Like you could have gone to bed one day feeling fine and woke up the next day feeling like your health is gone, like all of it, right? That's this person. I don't know who they are to you because they try to cloak themselves a lot. I'm also tasting tartar sauce and fish sticks. So I don't know if you ate fish sticks from somebody or what that's about. You may want to, okay, first of all, I'm going to tell you that drink water. You need to bless your water. Say, you can hold your hands over your water just like this, and say, I bless this water in the name of what is good and right, righteous, holy, and true. Okay. You want to start blessing your water and then drinking lots of water, because I'm getting that your system is dehydrated. That's part of what's going on, why you're having dry mouth. And then I'm also feeling like your cognitive ability is being affected. Like they've attacked your crown chakra to the point where you're barely conscious. I know this is stuff that maybe you already know what I'm saying, but the solar plexus chakra is really being affected. So that could be how they're gaining entrance into your energy. If you feel pity for this person or you have empathy towards them, you got somebody that's trying to swap out energies or swap out. I don't want to say, I guess it could be destinies, but it's more this person wants your health. They want your health. I don't know if you separated from a man or what this is, but somebody is feeling this boredom shit keeps coming up. In the reading I was just doing, this boredom comes up. Why these person are doing this is because they're bored. So what I feel like is there's somebody that's even sicker than you are that's been trying to use your energy as some type of dialysis machine to keep them going. And so I feel like you're dealing with some type of psychic vampire creature that is literally stealing from you while you sleep, and they're blocking off something within you and they're stealing something. So yeah, this person that wants this emperor is very discontented and they're very bored. Okay, so if you want to give me any more, I'm not answering what your zodiac sign is. You know what your zodiac sign is. So if you want to give me any more information on your health, I could see what else spirit has to say. But where every single chakra is being affected, it's kind of like I was drawn to the solar plexus. And that has to do with the way that you feel about yourself. There is a crystal that works with that. This is called Bumblebee Jasper. It looks just like this. Okay. And you can purchase this online. This is the best crystal to get your solar plexus back in alignment. Okay. See how it's got more than one color on it? It's got gray. So this works with the solar plexus, and then all the other colors in here, it works with the chakras associated with those. So, yeah, going outside, drinking water, blessing your water. You need to start blessing your food and your water, because like I said, in the past, somebody put something in your food. And yeah, you just need to flush your system out. You could do a detox tea. Always ask your doctor. Like, if you haven't been to the doctor, you need to go to the doctor and get a physical. Okay. But I am feeling like you do have a doctor. So you need to be actively, like, don't just take advice from tarot. Never do that. Always take, if you feel like any of this resonates, speak with your doctor about it and say, as far as my recovery from this, from what is going on, because it's so much spell work that yes, it's manifesting as physical conditions, but it was a spiritual condition first. As above, so below. So something was going on as above. And I feel like you're extremely empathic. I don't know if you know this about yourself, classic gaming, but you're extremely empathic, which means you're feeling other people's feelings and emotions like they are your own, and they may not be your own. You may have a sliver of emotion that resonates with the emotion you've drawn in, but you're holding a lot of somebody else's energy. And this is why I'm wondering if they're projecting stuff to you. So I hope that helped. What I would do is probably read some scripture about this, because it does feel like it's coming from something spiritual. And then it feels like, I don't know exactly the ins and outs of disease, but getting healthy is important. I just heard hypnotherapy may benefit you. Binaural beats may benefit you. I'm going to type these things into the chat. Hypnotherapy, binaural beats. Listening to like ocean frequency, ocean waves, or binaural beats while you sleep, okay, will help. Drinking blessed water. You need to take a spiritual bath, okay, with herbs and salt, and make sure you clean yourself really good. Also, you need to smudge or smoke cleanse, if you can, your home. What I'm going to suggest is using sage and eucalyptus. Okay, the eucalyptus what sage does when you burn it, it neutralizes both positive and negative energy. And then from that space, you're just basically wiping everything out. Then you need to replace it with positive energy. The eucalyptus is going to help you heal, and it's going to help bring healing energy into your home. Okay. I'm also seeing that getting crystal singing bowl for the solar plexus, singing bowl for the solar plexus, because I feel like that chakra is being affected more often now. Whatever this is, you need to do some introspection on finding out if what you're feeling is negative karma or what you're feeling is some type of spiritual attack, okay? And then if you're experiencing negative karma, you need to work on balancing your energy, balancing out that karma. And if you feel like the way that you're feeling is not your energy, this is why, you guys, it's the most important thing in the world to know thyself. If you don't know yourself and you don't know what your energy is like, then you could be walking around with somebody else's energy and just have no idea, thinking that you're the one that's messed up, and that's not even your energy. So that's why, saying, that which is mine, I'm willing to accept responsibility and accountability for my energy, but for the energy of others, I'm not willing to do that. Making that statement, and then, calling your power and your energy back to you, and like literally praying Psalm 91. And you don't have to be Christian for this psalm to work, okay? Just to let you guys know, because we accept every religion, but we're not promoting any religion. Like, I accept everybody's beliefs and stuff, but I'm not promoting those beliefs. So I feel like if you have a religion that you frequent or that you utilize, it may benefit you to get a blessing done. You need to do something to bless your house So I would, maybe get some Florida water, mix it with regular Florida water cologne, mix it with regular water, okay? And then clean your house with it. I feel like you've been so sick that your house, you could definitely do some spring cleaning, okay? Get rid of any paraphernalia that belongs to any other person that's not in the immediate people around you. If you have any object that, if you've done any, first of all, classic gaming, if I don't even know if you're still here, if you've done any witchcraft at all, this is telling you that it's a backfire. So that's the first thing that if you've done it. And if you haven't done any witchcraft, then you need to figure out who is doing the witchcraft. And so people will give you objects, physical objects, like some people will give crystals away, some people will give presents, whatever this is, they give a gift to you, then you take it in your house and then you end up having a hexed item. So you need to make sure that you cleanse your entire home, everything in your home, you cleanse your physical body, okay? Detox tea, again, ask your doctor, okay? If any of the stuff I'm saying would be okay for you. But doing a detox tea where you're actively drawing out that toxin, because what I'm getting is that partially you're holding on to a grudge or some type of negative energy about something, some type of trauma that you've buried deep within you that needs to be addressed. And until that's addressed, your frequency is going to be pretty low because your chakras are functioning at a very low state right now. Okay. 10 of Pentacles, family and legacy, inheritance, foundations, higher commitment. So this Emperor that I'm talking about has a 10 of Pentacles and an Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is something that comes from God and the Holy Spirit. This is a new spiritual contract. What are our seasons? What do you mean? So this family and legacy is sticking out to me. This Emperor energy may have some type of inheritance that other people don't know about for some reason. So what are our seasons? Our seasons are like, basically, they're different cycles of our life. That's what I would say. But this energy that we're talking about in the collective is a divine masculine energy. This person pretty much seems like they're a really good catch. They've got their stuff together. Yeah, you have to be more specific because I have no idea what you're talking about, account. I don't think this is getting good. What does that mean? The moon. I agree. The moon is not a good energy. Duly because people are utilizing it to attack other people. This person is using the moon to try to create illusions and to basically confuse this Emperor so that they won't pick their divine feminine. Secrets and uncertainty, hidden confusion. But I am reading a love situation right now for the collective, which means I'm reading the collective energy. I'm not reading people's zodiac signs right now. But yeah, we're in a stage of transmission right now and transmutation. I feel like people are awakening. The 3 of Pentacles, energy, teamwork, collaboration, efforts, and goals. So yeah, somebody's putting in a lot of effort and a big collaboration against this masculine energy. I mean, it kind of feels like this not divine feminine is trying to keep this divine feminine away from a divine or divine masculine away from a divine feminine. That's what it feels like. It doesn't feel like this woman, this person is in love with this Emperor. I don't feel that. This is more about cock blocking. 7 of Wands, defending yourself, protecting, and stand your ground. So you may be called to stand your ground against this energy. And again, we have both masculine and feminine energies within us, and we can be like, there could be somebody that's homosexual emperor that could literally show up as the empress because they've been in their feminine energy most of their life, right? Okay, good. I'm glad that you're understanding what I'm saying, because I really feel like you're under some type of attack. So doing a return to sender would be very beneficial, which you can just pray, God, please return this energy back. And then you need to ask yourself about what is it that's within you that's not allowing to become healed, because I feel like there's some type of wound or something. And this is a spiritual wound. I mean, it goes back to the fall where the angels fought each other, and I'm getting that you have a spiritual wound from one of their swords that's causing some of these physical conditions. And then you also have somebody else that's sending you energy when you're asleep and in the dream state. So do you remember your dreams at all, Classic Gaming? Because if you don't remember your dreams, that's another indication that something is not right. When you guys don't remember your dreams, you need to start asking yourself why you're not remembering your dreams, because literally it could mean that somebody is trying to steal your downloads or steal your upgrades, or basically blocking you off from spirit and from yourself so that you can't, so that this person wants to go unnoticed. Okay. They want to remain cloaked. They don't want you to see their intentions, basically. And you could be a female in this, and you could still be in your masculine emperor energy, being in the emperor energy, having to stand up for yourself. The 7 of Wands is about having to defend yourself and stand your ground. So yeah, you could be a feminine that is in their masculine energy because you have to defend yourself, right? So these are all things to think about just as you move forward with life. I feel like, somebody's about to experience a miracle. And so, yeah, I also am getting something genetic was passed down or triggered at the age of 9. So I don't know if something intense happened at 9 years old, but it triggered you to get in this divine masculine energy and to stand up for yourself. 9 of Swords. So you could be having sleepless nights, anxiety and depression, breaking point, and negativity. That could be what you're feeling, but I'm telling you, it's because of this person and the moon magic that they're doing. So this situation feels like it's bigger than what we're seeing here, because it's stemming from another lifetime. So this may be something that you really need to give up to the Most High God, and getting some Reiki done, that would also help, right? Learning how to do Reiki, learning or getting Reiki practitioner to help with healing. Because, yeah, you don't want to have to spend your time in the 9 of Swords. That's never fun, being sick and in bed. I also feel like this person's tried to cause you a lot of what I just say, the Magician. They've tried to cause you a lot of other types of strifes. So it's not just this one it's not just your health. Like, this has to do with your mental health and your physical health. And, well, basically, it's everything is as above, so below. So it's basically your spiritual health. If you want to look at it that way, it happens in the ethers. Let's see. King of Cups. So, yeah, you could have somebody that, this Emperor energy, you could also be a King of Cups, or this could be somebody that's going to come into your future. I feel like this King of Cups may be somebody that's here they're very wise and devoted, balance between head and heart. They may be here to help you balance out your energy, or they may be here to protect you or defend you. So that's good that you've got somebody that's here sticking up for you. And this could even be somebody in the spirit. They don't have to be a physical person. This could be an ancestor. But I also feel like you do hold King of Cups energy, which means you know how to give and how to receive. And so you know what balance is. The Two of Pentacles, balancing resources, flexibility, and adaptation. This is your future. You're going to figure out how to balance your chakras. That's the most important thing. Now, there are meditations from, you can YouTube search Steve Noble. He does all these really good meditations, chakra balancing meditation. And you'll also want to do the Archangel Michael cord cutting meditation. So yeah, do those 2 meditations and you'll feel a lot better. Yeah, you're going to be balancing your resources and you're going to be flexible to change. So I feel like that's good. This 9 of Swords energy, you've been defending yourself from feeling like, when you feel this anxiety crap come on, you need to start understanding that this anxiety and depression and breaking point of negativity, that's not your energy. That's not how you really feel. It's a delusion. It's an illusion, and it's caused by the moon. When people use the moon and they amplify its energy, it can cause paranoia and anxiety in others and depression and stuff like that. Especially where I'm getting that you need to do some more shadow work, which means all of the hurt parts of yourself. No, your dreams are absolutely not meaningless. They're really not. They're really not meaningless. This is why I'm saying you need to pay attention to your dreams. What comes through has meaning. And if you're thinking that your dreams are meaningless, then all the messages that you are trying to give yourself, you're basically just rejecting them. And that's how you got in the state that you are right now, is you weren't listening to the warnings that came through your dreams. When you have a dream of somebody else being in your dream, that is an indication that person is trying to get into your energy in the dream state. And then if anybody were to try to make you eat food in a dream, that's you being dosed with witchcraft. So you really need to pay attention to your dreams. They're not meaningless in any type of way. No one's dreams are meaningless. Even the dreams that are not prophecy are still not meaningless, because when we go into the dream state, we're going into our expanded self, our higher self. We're going into other lifetimes where we have a similar issue going on, or we're dealing with a particular type of person that in that lifetime we had that experience. And then in this lifetime, all your reports are normal. So are you talking about all of your reports from the doctor? This is why I'm saying it's witchcraft, because when it's witchcraft and you go to the doctor, all of the testing will come back normal, like nothing is wrong. And that's what I'm saying, is that when it's witchcraft, that's how you know. That's how you literally know that it's witchcraft. Because if it's not something that's physical, it's something that's spiritual that's going on. So yeah, also, if you were to see a snake in your dream, that's another big indication. If you were to see spiders in your dream, or if you were to be bitten by a dog, those are all really big indications that witchcraft is being done. That's why remembering your dreams and asking yourself, okay, is there anything that I need to learn about this dream? Because the dream's it's basically giving you clues and hints to what's going to happen in the future. So if you can resolve what's in the dream, then it won't show up in your waking life, right? But yeah, so also I'm also hearing right now fibromyalgia, and that's also something that's caused from spiritual. So I don't know if you're having body aches or leg aches or whatever this is, but yeah, I was hearing that. Maybe you want to and again, you need to talk with your doctors, but I don't know how they test for that, but that may be part. But again, that's still a condition that's coming from this person sending you energy, basically. Really, you see your school time. So basically what that's telling you is that there's something that you need to learn. If you're going into where you went to school and stuff like that, and you frequent those places in your dreams, it means that there is still stuff that you're learning about. And I feel like you're about to awaken spiritually, and you're about to start learning about the chakras and learning about spiritual stuff, because I don't feel like that's been a super big priority. But now when it comes to your health and it comes to you awakening to who you really are, that higher self aspect, you basically are getting out of the matrix. And it, for a lot of people, they will go through a near-death experience right when they're about to awaken. So, yeah. The Nine of Cups, wishes fulfilled, contentment, pleasure. This is what I'm saying. If you follow a spiritual path, which this is going to be your own path, it's not going to be a spiritual group or a guru or anything like that that can fix you. You are the one that's creating your reality through your thoughts and your beliefs. And so that's how we shape our form. So that's what needs to happen. I do feel like you're going to get your wishes fulfilled. But you're going through a crazy amount of spiritual warfare right now. And so you're supposed to be learning basically how to combat that, which is with prayer and with taking spiritual baths and taking care of you need to take better care of your body, physically and spiritually. So this person that wants this emperor, they have like past memories of nostalgia and past sentiment, and that's why they want this person. The Hanged Man. So again, this person was trying to sacrifice your energy. Sacrifice and waiting, perspective, lack of direction. And when this is often when somebody sacrifices somebody else spiritually, they will get all sorts of diseases and end up passing away very soon after that. So again, this is why you need to call justice and judgment, and make sure that the people you have around you are connected to you are not no warlocks, that they're not masons, because seriously, I don't understand the sacrifice magic, but it is somebody trying to sacrifice your life for physical gain, for like objects and shit, like material gain. So, Three of Cups, celebration, friendships, and reunions. I hope that this is not a friend that you celebrated with in the past. Page of Pentacles, ambitious and diligent, goal-oriented, loyal, and faithful planning. So yeah, this person has a plan, basically. I feel like they're after maybe money. That's what I'm kind of picking up. Page of Cups. Yeah, I'm literally seeing somebody put something in that cup. So again, drinking blessed water. Dreamer and naive, innocence, inner child, head in the clouds. This person's got their head in the clouds when it comes to this emperor energy. The Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, if you awaken and go on your spiritual journey, you're going to be in the Nine of Cups with your wishes fulfilled in the Wheel of Fortune. That's if you decide to do basically the things that I'm talking about. You need to create a relationship with the Most High God that is a personal relationship, that is personally you, like your relationship with the Most High. That way, you can always be asking God to give you confirmation and to give you signs and to give you communication. But when you're not asking, see, the positive benevolent guides that you have will not intervene on your divine life purpose, right? They won't intervene on your path unless you give them permission to. So, asking to be shielded, asking to be cloaked, and saying the prayer, God, if there is anyone or anything around me that means me harm, please let me know. Please tell me, please show me. All right, let's see about a time frame of what's going to happen here. Evolving. What you want changes as you get more experience. This is exactly, it's time to wake up and evolve. November, find happiness and wanting what you already have, gratitude and togetherness. So something could have happened this past November that was supposed to put you into a state of evolution. And what I'm picking up is that somebody else came in and tried to take this energy from you. So that's why I was saying calling your energy and your power back to yourself. Calling your health back to yourself, because you used to be healthy. I mean, this is literally something that has spirits attached to it. I don't want you to be afraid. If anything I'm saying makes you feel afraid, then this is not your reading. But if you already suspected this stuff, this is your reading, right? So I feel like there's going to be a massive change. Yeah, see, there's many factors. There's many factors at play. Timing is fragile, complex, and multifaceted now. Delicate, precise on clarity. I feel like somebody wanted to get revenge against you and you didn't know this. Pisces time. You could have been dealing with a Pisces, or you could be a Pisces, or you could have Pisces highly aspect in your chart. But that's February 19th through March 20th. Okay. If your birthday is within March 21st to March 28th, you're the sign Cetus. And that would be something that you would want to know about, right? March. So what I'm picking up is that something was done in November and something was done in March. Come out of hibernation and embrace new energy, growth, awakening, and rebirth. So you could have been feeling like you were going through an awakening. You could feel like you're in the dark night of the soul and you have no idea what your divine life purpose is. The fastest and easiest way to get protected is to get into alignment with your divine life purpose and to start working. Okay. So yeah, you're a December baby. That's awesome. I feel like somebody tried to switch out your luck or something like that in March. Capricorn time. This person could be a Capricorn or Pisces, or they could just have that highly aspect in their chart. Again, sometimes people will have a zodiac sign, but in their birth chart, like they actually have way more Capricorn. Like even though maybe their zodiac sign is Pisces, they could have way more Capricorn. And July. Okay, so yeah, they have something planned for July. I feel like you knowing about this is going to give you the ability to just pray about it and it won't affect you. Well, I'm praying that it stops affecting you but what God is basically showing me is that it's time to be excited about your spirituality and it's time to awaken to your gifts and abilities. Okay, because somebody else has been stealing from you. They've been trying to steal these gifts and abilities, and they can only do that if you're not in your purpose and you're not using them. Slow progress. Be patient and enjoy the journey as you go along. Rest, persist, and time out. Also, what I was just told was that shamans are usually given different spiritual illnesses, and how they heal themselves is how they learn how to heal. So it could be part of your path to become a shaman. Okay. Leo time. Step into the spotlight. You've got Leo highly aspect in your chart. That's why you lead with your heart, but you don't always listen to your heart. Taurus time. Commit yourself. So Taurus is very successful energy. I feel like that if it feels like this evolution has been kind of slow, it's because people have been putting hurdles in front of you. Somebody doesn't want you to awaken to your divine self. Point blank, period. What I just say. They don't want you to step into your power. They don't want you to get your crown. Like they don't want you to awaken to this authority, person of authority. So you're going to be able to, through healing yourself, you're going to be able to figure out things about healing and implement them. Okay. And then you're going to be able to help other people. September. So you may be like, the slow progress may be until September. I feel like you making a full recovery from your symptoms is going to be in September. But it's going to be, the reason you're going to recover is because you're going to step into your purpose, and then God is going to then protect you. And that's what I'm seeing, is that right now you've been asleep in the matrix, and I'm glad that you're looking for answers. So I'm really proud of you, because literally, you know that something is going on. All of the reports coming back from the doctor are showing that nothing is wrong, but you are feeling what I'm feeling, what you're feeling. And it's very sick, and debilitated, basically. And so that's not your energy. You could have somebody trying to compete with you over a man. This person could be a Virgo, but they don't have to be a Virgo. But yeah, I feel like a full recovery is going to happen in September. Or at least revert, like you're going to figure out how to heal, and you're going to go on this healing journey, right? And then by the time September comes around, you're going to be a completely new person, like totally going through an evolution and a rebirth and an awakening, which means right now you're in the dark night of the soul, which means you don't know exactly what your purpose is. But I'm telling you that shamanism was one thing that stepped forward. I'm also getting that there may be a company that you decide to open. It could be a healing center, or it could be just an at-home company. But yeah, you're going to end up being much more successful than you ever thought you were going to be. I think we're going to do the spirit animals. I was going to do the twin flame ascension, but I think we got all the information that we needed to know about that love situation. There we go. So the great thing about spirit animals is that they work in a unique way. What your spiritual animals will give you is their powerful strengths that they have. Each one has different characteristics and strengths. And when you work with the animal totem energy, you're drawing in that strength and the power of that animal to heal you, basically. So this will give you a little bit of insight on how to do that, and then what those animals are, because you carry the same traits within you. See, when you have a spirit totem animal, you've actually lived a lifetime, or at least part of a lifetime, looking out through the eyes of this specific animal, right? So you carry those traits and qualities and similarities within you. And so that animal could be you could be very drawn to it, or it could be very drawn to you. But knowing about this is very important when it comes to healing and becoming powerful. You can integrate the animal energy by drawing a picture of them, painting a picture of them, putting a picture of them up, meditating on them, or asking them for help. And they're very protective. So this is also such a blessing. Orca whale. You may like the ocean. It may benefit you to cleanse yourself in the ocean. Just go into the ocean and allow the ocean to wash away. It's such a transmuter of energy. So it says, dare to do things differently. Sing your wild song. You could have a hidden singing ability. Manifest your travel dreams. I know that because you've been feeling so sick, you don't feel like you could travel right now. But like I was saying, by the time next September rolls around, you may be feeling completely different. So again, attempt the great journey with confidence. Be loyal. Friends and family are your treasures. Be brave. You are more powerful than you know. This is all about adventure. So going through a spiritual awakening can seem kind of scary, but it's actually very exciting, because you're going to get to go on a journey with the Most High God and the Holy Spirit and the divine, and you're going to get to meet all of the beings, all of the light beings that are here for you that want you to heal. Okay. So, yeah, you're going to be able to reverse this, but reversing it, it's going to be uncrossing it and returning it to the sender and reversing it. Yeah, I definitely feel like giving up hope right now would be totally not the right thing to do. Also, snow leopard. I love this animal. Self-reliance. So you are strongly independent and often solitary. Integrity is important for your best outcome. Cloak yourself with invisibility. That's why I was saying this person tried to cloak themselves from you. Cloak yourself with invisibility. And walk with the shamans. It says it right here, girl. Walk with the shamans. This is what I'm saying. Like, you are self-reliant and you can rely on yourself to clean up this energetic mess that you've gotten yourself into, right? Use your intuition and let your life unfold in silent perfection. Walk with the shamans. I love that. That's literally verbatim what I was just saying. Grace, the swan. I love this. They've got a black swan and a white swan. Totally beautiful. So you could be a very beautiful person. Somebody could have been trying to attack your beauty. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. You can be a boy or you can be a girl and still be beautiful. So yeah, you will glide across the waters of my soul. It says you who glide across the waters of my soul, bring me your wisdom and light. Help me transform into elegance and grace. Inspire me with dignity and spirit of beauty. So again, somebody could have been attacking your beauty, your attraction, basically. Assertive, the cougar. In silence, you find power. Reclaim your leadership role and take action. You know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and confidence to succeed. You do. Like, somebody wants you to just lie down and basically let them unalive you. That's not going to happen. Pathfinder. So you could have been that emperor energy that was in the reading. Pathfinder, wolf. Big wolf energy coming from you. Release your past and start a new journey. You are a teacher and help others. Like, you are a teacher and help others find their way. That's what I'm saying about the shamanism. Like, there is a connection there. There will be challenges, but your soul is strong. Perseverance is your secret power. You have the love that endures. You also may feel kind of lonely at this time, like you're without a pack. I feel like your pack will come in once you step into your personal power as a shaman, as a healer, and as a worker of light. Okay. The white stag. Protector. This is your protector. One of your protectors. Like I said, you have big wolf energy around you, many wolf energies around you. You are an old soul. Your best friend is nature. That's what I was saying. Going out to nature, doing a fire wash, which means you just create a fire out in nature and you allow the smoke to cleanse and wash you, and you meditate on the fire and allow it to burn away any negativity. That's a really good ritual. But also going out and connecting with trees, connecting with the grass, getting that when your energy is, your root chakra is this low, you're not getting the energy from the earth, and our bodies are made up of earth energy. So we have to have that energy or our systems are not going to function correctly. So going out into nature and getting grounded. Also, when you go out into nature, it creates a layer of protection, kind of the same way that prayer works, but it keeps out and keeps away. Like when somebody sends you energy and you take that energy and you just ground that energy and you transmute it, you basically are taking their power from them so they can't use it against you. So this says that, it literally says, use your intuition to take you where you want to go. Awaken to the powerful force within you. You are meant to create blessings with your magic. So again, in the future, you're going to be a protector of other people who are going through the exact experience that you're going through right now. You're going to help people get out of the dark night of the soul, get into alignment, and to find themselves again. And again, people may come to you for advice, and you may not be able to ask that many other people for advice. There's a reason for that. It's because you have healing energy. Authentic. Yeah, you're authentically yourself. You never want to be anybody else, right? Ever. So the penguin, reach out to your tribe in times of need. This is what I'm saying. You're attracting the right people. Family gives you strength when you face the storm. Love your uniqueness. You are full of surprises. Break free from others' expectations. Just be yourself. If you're dealing with a psychic vampire who's making you feel guilty about not giving them your time, money, energy, and life, then you need to realize that somebody that is always trying to guilt trip you into something, they don't have your best interests at heart. Because why should you continually feel guilty about some shit? And I don't care if this is the mother that birthed you or what, that whoever this person is, being like guilt tripped into being around this person that lowers your energy. That guilt energy, they're feeding off of you with that, literally feeding off of you. Infinite possibilities, unicorn. You are the sovereign of the seen and unseen worlds. Yeah, the magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirit's flight. Abandon the darkness. Go beyond the ordinary and become legendary. So infinite possibilities. Literally, if you get into alignment and follow your divine life path and you start working with other people, and again, you can do this and make a lot of money. Shamans get paid a freaking lot. So yeah. And it doesn't have to just be shamanism. It could be something else. It could be like yoga. It could literally be something else. But you have to just follow what you're drawn to and what you're attracted to. You know what I'm saying? Because the things that you love to do are clues that are directing you towards where your destiny is. If that makes sense. What I say about you having a singing ability. Look at this. Look at this. This is the humpback whale. It says singer right there. And I was literally where it started with the orca, and in the orca's description was singing. And I picked up on this earlier, that you have a singing ability that you don't even know about. Wow, yo, you could end up literally going into the music industry and healing people with your voice. This is beautiful. Sing healing songs for the world. Your inner navigation always guides you. Nothing can stop you or keep you from your goal. Align with your purpose and the power in your soul. What is it? That is literally verbatim what I just was saying with my mouth. Literally. That card had the words that were in my mouth for you. That you will be fine as long as you get into alignment. But if you continue to ignore spirit and the messages that come from spirit through your dreams, through your intuition, then somebody will be able to take advantage of you, and you won't get better because you won't be stepping into your power. And the whole point that God is allowing any of this to happen right now is so that you discover yourself and wake up, basically. Community, the B, you are a powerful creator. Your work blesses everything you touch. So that's exactly what I'm saying, that you could use your singing ability to heal other people, or even creating a platform. And, you know, you're very resourceful. So yeah, you're a powerful creator. Your work blesses everything that you touch. Be open to receiving sweetness. You are the queen of abundance. So there's abundance here. The puffin partnership. Accept yourself and your colorful personality. Feel confident about being you. You are a joy bringer. Let your community nourish and protect you. Ask for help. Teamwork will give you the best results. I want you to start calling upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael. Okay. Both of those angels are going to help you repair your energy and get free from this person. But yeah, you have a beautiful, colorful personality, and I feel like a lot of growth is about to happen. So you guys are going to be more than all right in the future. Friend, the dog. Friend, like this was saying, you know, let your community nourish and protect you. You will have a friend in the future. Today, this could actually be a dog that you end up getting, or this could be somebody that's as loyal as a dog. Today, I will love without condition. My energy and enthusiasm are an inspiration. I choose to be happy. I'm a protector and a friend. Exactly. It's exactly what dogs are. Then we have personal choice. I love this one. So close your eyes. What animal do you imagine that comes to your mind? The wind definitely had something to say about that. What strengths are they known for that you can think of? And then what wisdom do these share? Embrace these qualities. Wisdom. I just pulled wisdom, the moose. You may see a moose. Lion. Very good. See, courageous energy, big energy. That's awesome. That's amazing. You're very wise. You may end up seeing a moose in real life. Like it could be something that you end up seeing. I don't know if they're around your area, but you may end up seeing one in the wild, is what I was hearing. Let your head and mind reach to the stars, yet keep your feet grounded on the earth. Listen to ancient wisdom in your soul. The ancestors speak through you. You know much. This is what I'm talking about. This wisdom is part of your divine life purpose. The ram, perseverance. You have many gifts. No problem can withstand the power of your mind. With patience, you can reach your mountaintop. Never give up. And never give up, basically, and the good luck will follow. So you're going to persevere over this hardship that you're facing, and you're going to be okay. You actually are okay now. The thing is like, you know that all of the tests that are coming back are like not showing anything, and so you know that this is magic. So you know that if it's magically being caused, it can magically be uncaused and go away. The dragonfly change. I embrace my transformation. I courageously let go of the past. The magic of nature is in me. I am brilliant and I am blessed. Remembering that you are blessed. Because again, somebody wants you to feel like you're cursed. And I feel like that's not accurate. Oh my gosh, yo. What does this card say? I don't know if you can read that because they wrote it in white. It says shaman, the raven. So how many more confirmations of singing and shamanism are we going to pull here? This is wild. Or shaman. I don't know how it said, shaman or shaman. So you are the creator and the magician. This is exactly what I was just talking about. If it could magically appear, it could magically disappear. Use your gifts for good. Never abuse your power to harm anybody else. Always use your gifts for good. There's power in your wisdom, which what we were just talking about. And words. Connect with the elemental spirits and glide through the world. Claim your place as the keeper of mysteries. So yeah, you're going to figure out how to heal yourself, and then you're going to know how to heal other people. The links, keeper of secrets. Take time out from the world and be the observer. Nothing can deceive you when you trust your knowledge. You see other secrets and keep them scared. Sacred, I'm sorry. Keep them scared. That's funny. Keep them sacred. In silence and solitude, you will find your strength. So again, silence and solitude is where you're going to find your inner strength. The deer, love. You may end up seeing deer in your area. Be gentle with yourself. You heal with the power of love. See the light in all things. Acknowledge your self-worth and grace. Okay, let's get 2 more cards. The pronghorn. Now is the time to act. Opportunities are here. Move forward with confidence. Your talents will always help you land on the pinnacle. Your quick wit and keen senses will lead you to success. So yeah, you are being divinely guided right now at this time. But it's for your higher calling. The black bear, guardian, gentle and wise protector, give me your confidence and power. Help me protect the ones that I love. Awaken my intuition and guide me. So this is your current energy. Going through an awakening and being guided, basically. So one bear and another bear, grizzly bear. So we had the black bear and the grizzly bear. I am indestructible. I honor my intuition and go where it leads. Love and gentleness are my real strengths. I never give up. I will succeed. And then we've got the squirrel, always prepared. You are the expert of hard work and hard play. You're cheerful and fun disposition is a blessing to everyone. Don't let life's distraction take you off course. Make a plan for the future and life will give you all that you need. So knowing that you have everything that you need within you already now to bring forth this shamanic power to heal yourself and to protect yourself. Literally, you can call upon these animal guides to aid you because their energies are around you, but you also have that energy within. You're like, definitely have that energy within. And so I feel like the more that you tap into your divinity, the more that you call upon the spirit totems and stuff, the more that you're going to heal, the safer you'll become, and the more aware of your energy you will become, because it's extremely important to become aware of your own energy. If you don't know your own energy, then basically you won't know when it's being affected, right? So, and you want to know when it's your energy and when it's somebody else's. Okay, we're going to finish up with the Spirit Messages Oracle cards. Says, make it your mission to accept all parts of you, the good and what you perceive to be your imperfections. Don't look for any outside validation. It's already within you. Exactly what I was just saying. Once you realize your true beauty and potential, you will never doubt yourself again. Literally. Keep moving forward, even if you are unsure of what your next step is or where it may take you. Just keep moving forward. Trust that you are walking the path you're meant to walk. Remember, we are all walking it with you. Trust yourself more. So again, that's what I was saying about knowing yourself. Is super important to know your own energy so that you can trust yourself, so that when you go, okay, I'm feeling really off. When you feel off, you should ask yourself these questions. First of all, one, is this my energy? And if you find out it is your energy, then ask yourself, what was I just thinking about doing or watching that brought upon this energy, right? And then if it's somebody else's, then you can go, okay, I don't need to do it. All I need to do is say that this is not my energy, and it returns back to from whence it came. You are doing your best, and that is enough. Any difficulties you face will not last forever. Release the thoughts and feelings that don't feel good. Focus all of your energy on love, happiness, and your hopes and dreams. Yeah. Don't even buy into the fact that you're sick. This is what this other person wants you to believe. Okay. And when you call your energy and power back to you and it starts to come back to you, you'll feel a lot better. Perhaps you are reminded all too often just how quickly the phases in your life can shift, one change after another. Everything we have is based off of cycles. So as one closes, another one opens. You are learning to adapt and grow. Be kind and gentle with yourself. Take good care of your body. Don't do things that lower your aura, like limit drinking alcohol, limit using substances. I mean, marijuana is not, again, if you have a marijuana card or it's legal, that's one thing. If you're using it for a medicine or connection, again, it's all what you do with the tool, right? But I'm feeling like alcohol and other substances lower your vibration. And so that'll make you easier to attack, right? And if you stay in a negative mindset, that'll make it easier for you to be attacked. So you are so much closer to a powerful breakthrough than you may realize. You have been praying for things to heal, new opportunities to appear, relationships to improve, and these prayers will be answered soon. So God's heard your prayer, and we're calling judgment just on your health and the whole situation so that God can look at it, assess it, and make a decision. It's time to stop letting worry rule you. Instead, get excited about your future and what it will bring. What energy and emotion you put out comes back to you. So knowing how the law of attraction works, what you put out will come back to you. With a little conscious effort on your part, that happy ending can and always will be yours. Believe that. Believe that everything is working out in your favor, because it is. Good. I'm glad. Yeah, because alcohol would definitely not help the situation. Whatever you have been putting off, don't procrastinate any longer. Tackle that long overdue project. You will feel better once you begin. Start with one thing at a time. Thoughts and ideas not acted upon are just laying in wait. You can do this. Make sure that you don't start seeing yourself through the eyes of those who don't value you. This is big. This is a big message for you right here. You need to know your worth even when others don't. You are not what people think of you. So detaching from that. Okay, we're going to get 2 more cards and then I'll let you go. Look past what you feel are your capabilities. Instead, focus on everything you have achieved so far. It is okay to acknowledge your weaknesses, but keep in mind that they don't define you. Your strength and your beautiful soul are clear for all to see. Take some time to rest and rejuvenate. You need to pace yourself for the changes that are coming your way. They are all positive, bigger, and better. Things are coming for you. Just trust and relax. Okay. All right. So what you're going to do is all of the stuff that I mentioned in the chat. And I think by doing all of that stuff, you're really going to master this issue that you're going through. Okay. All right, you guys. Thank you for making it to the ending of this reading. I appreciate you for being here. Please subscribe to this channel and make sure that you hit the notification bell so you're notified of every time that I go live. You don't want to miss out on the messages that Spirit has for you, okay? All right, you guys. I'm sending you love. I'm praying for you and giving you air hugs, okay? Lots of support. You can do this. I believe in you. You're very welcome. Have a wonderful day. Until the next reading, know that God loves you, know that I love you, and peace be with you. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.